Good morning. Welcome to Dad Bod Trading, the most average and boring trading um, session that you will probably ever find on YouTube. And this morning we are taking a look at Apple, of course. Apple is up on earnings, and usually Apple helps pull the rest of the market along with it. Can it get above this little channel that it's creating here? That's the question. And right now, it is opening right at the top of that channel. So we shall see. It had a high of 168, which is at the bottom of this channel right here. Or not channel, I should say. I haven't had coffee this morning, so just be mindful of that. Because, yeah, my mind is not working terribly well. Let me see here. Let's go and take a look at. No, thank you. My lovely wife just brought me coffee and a cookie. The morning is looking better already. So yeah, we've got Apple here. Hang on. Hey, where did Discord go? Oh, I guess I closed it somehow, some way. So good. So yeah, as I was saying, in aftermarket trading yesterday, it looks like, hey, did you know? I didn't know. Come on. There we go. Let's go over here. And open this baby up. And yes, I'm going to complain again about Discord being very, very slow on the M1 processor. All right. Let's get ourselves signed into Discord here. I was going to do all of this before we opened, but then my streaming software had an issue and I had to restart it and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So this is an interesting Friday, in my opinion, because you have essentially some pretty flat looking charts. I mean, let's take a gander here. So the column here that says last, that's what these companies closed at yesterday. And then here are the current prices in pre-market. So there's really not a whole lot of movement. They're either flat or, yeah, they're either flat or haven't gone up hardly at all. Or they're down, I guess. Apple is up. Q's and SPY are basically break even right now. Boeing, same thing. AMAT. Sophie. Okay, this was kind of annoying. I need to do a trade review from yesterday. But Sophie was very annoying because I thought it could go lower. I'm like, all right, if we break, if we can get down here below 1245, then we'll be golden, right? So it broke 1250, and I got in, and then it spiked up, and I got out. Well, it would have worked so perfectly if I would have just held and been patient. They weren't expensive either. $30 per put, and by the end of the day, they were worth well over $100. So yeah, that was kind of meh. Yesterday was a meh kind of a day. So, so this is interesting because if we can break on LVS here, if it can break down below this 4175 level, then I think we could have some fun. Historically, it hasn't really done that, so we have a whole bunch of resistance here, a whole bunch of support there. So yeah, this is curious, interesting. We'll see what happens today. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, the thing about roadblocks here is it's down so much. You could have a nice short squeeze here. It's a Friday. If we get a dip at the open and then a return to a red to green move, then we could have some pretty good action coming up here. So I think I'll actually add that. Add that, and I wanted it it was a 57-ish. I'm gonna add a drawing there. Alright, so there's the red to green move. Right there. Right there. Do 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 do. Do do. Okay, so, and then if we do get a red to green move, obviously we have about $1 range there until the pre-market high of about 58, and so that's another key level here that we're looking at. We'll just put it at 58. That gives us, we have a base here. We had another point of interest right here at 59. So basically, at about every dollar, you have a little bit of resistance. So let's keep an eye on that. Again, 56 here. It did dip below 56, but I think it wasn't for terribly long. There's 56 here. Yeah. Okay. Netflix. Pretty flat. Johnson & Johnson. Ooh. Had a nice run yesterday. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, well, I mean, fascinating. 70. 170. 71, 72. I'm just trying to figure out where and why these levels showed up. 69. What? Excuse me. AMD. Ooh. Ooh. That was a nice play yesterday. Look at that channel. Oh. I left for work right here. Boy. So many good plays yesterday. Again, this could be a red to green move. But it has support at 100. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, AMD is going up here. Because if it breaks 100, it could get interesting because that's some pretty long-term support there. So we've got some red to green move here, some micro support here. Okay, so I'm happy with it either going above here or below there. That's going to be my play on that. Poor Baba. Just can't catch a break. I should need to chart that here. Oh yeah, that's right. I think Caterpillar had their earnings. Well, let's finish the watch list here. STX. Nice. Very nice. Oh, that would have been... Oh. Oh, you know what? I didn't have that on my side monitor. That's why I didn't see that. So this is a perfect candidate for our gaps. So it went up, it gapped up around 4, 5, no. That's more than 5%. That's more like 11%. So perfect gap up. And then you want the break of the first candle right there. And then you take your profits somewhere up above here. You know, if we're doing the candle by candle method, then we'd probably be taking profits around in here. So we have a movement from 110 to say 115 realistically. And 115, so you got a delta of, oh yeah, that's right, this had really bad spreads. That's right, that's why we didn't do it. That might not have been worth it. Tesla, of course. Why is everything so yeah, why is everything so expensive still on Tesla? Man, Tesla. Okay, let's look at Lucid here. So this is the trade that I wanted to be in yesterday, and I didn't get a fill, and I didn't want to chase it, and I should have, because if you remember in pre-market, I was charting this, and I'm like, you know, if it could break this 33 level, where it had support, a couple months ago. If it can break 33, it could go all the way down to 30, just based off of the monthly lines and blah, blah, blah. And I should have, since it did break this, I should have gotten in. I should have chased it just a little bit and grabbed myself a position or even gotten back in, because it ended up being an amazing move. I mean, you could have played this so many different ways. We had a little channel here, little channel there, little channel here. You had bounces off of VWAP and then fading the rest of the day. It hit my target, 30, but without looking back, essentially. I mean, you had a couple little rebounds here and there, but it really never got back up. It never had any jagged action here like this, and then another fade. It just went straight down to 30 and below. That would have been amazing. I regret that. So, but Lucid usually follows Tesla. So that's what I was going to mention, is that Tesla, the chart's looking pretty similar. So if you don't have enough money to trade Tesla, like me, you can always just kind of go for Lucid. It's a electric vehicle sympathy play with Tesla. Okay, let's check out Cat, because Cat, I believe, had their earnings. Oh, and there it goes. Must not have been too good. Okay. Yeah. Let's grab our news ticker here. Okay, so they actually had some growth. But the stock falls. Okay, so I like Barron's. They're pretty good. Caterpillar shares were lower even after the company reported better than expected fourth quarter numbers on Friday. It managed to deal with supply chain issues and inflation admirably, but investors don't care about 2021. They want to hear more about 2022. The shares fell 1% in pre-market trading. Coming into Friday, Caterpillar's up about 4% over the last 3 months. So profit grew, proud. Each division sales from sampling, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so during the call, which actually has happened already, we expect the environment to support strong end user demand and higher pricing. All right. So, because they're not giving any hints about 2022, the market is punishing them for it. 202. So this actually has dropped quite a bit. What level? See? Whole number at 203. Find some support here. 206. So what do we have? All right. So on the daily, we have bottom of the little channel here. And then here, yeah, we're looking at 203-ish. Yeah, something around there. And that corresponds with some resistance and support over here. So if it pops up, If it continues to go down, let's say uh, yeah, I'm thinking it'd be a fast trade. Oh, no, not really. That's just a really extreme drop here. Okay. So if it drops below 203, then we're going to short it, probably down to 201. If it goes above this level here, it's pre-market resistance level, then actually I'm going to move this up to here. Yeah. 206. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with pre-market. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to decide, should I put it at the bottom of this little channel here, or should I go off of the pre-market levels, which is support right around there, which corresponds with a low on this day. Since that's the most recent, I'm going to go with that. Top of pre-market corresponds with some support here, so that should be good. Hey, morning. How are you? All right. Discord is again not showing up on the streaming software, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, bummer. It's not showing up. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to try something here. It might break the whole system. We'll see. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
And now I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, switch this back over here. Okay, I'd rather hear you than have YouTube hear you, so. I don't know. Discord has been really finicky for me for the last while. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I don't think it likes the newer Apple processors at all. Okay, so I'm going to stick cat up here. Add it to the watch list so it's on my phone. Several companies had their earnings today or last night. Visa card is one of them. So I'm just trying to chart a couple of these things here real quick. Mm, there's some pretty stiff resistance it's climbing up into, but 206. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. Okay. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I don't want to do that. Mom thinks way too highly of our intellect. What book is it? Who's the author? Mm-hmm. It's a good book. Roblox. So when I'm the ones that I'm looking at the most right now from my watch list, mostly just Roblox, RBLX, and the reason I'm looking at it is because it's at like all time, not all time, but it's pretty low right now, and it's bumping up against the red to green level. If it can go red to green, it could make a quick maybe $1.50 off of it, just for a quick little short squeeze. And then I'm also looking at Apple, of course, because they had really good earnings. So we'll see if they can push the rest of the market up a little bit. But again, it's like the last 3 days have been super wonky, and so I'm not not in a hurry to trade anything. Boom. And there it goes. Oh wow, there goes Roblox. Yeah. Lucid continues to trend down, which is weird since Tesla's going up. Everything's just. Oh, come on, here we go. Yeah, it did the red to green move in pre-market. Not enough range to capitalize off of it. Hmm. Okay, Caterpillar, what do you have for me? Chicken, oh, the spread. Oh, the spread. Watch out. Beware of the spread. Okay, so I'm going to wait until 203 on Caterpillar. Because I don't trust it. Okay. Get in on it. Nope. Nope. Not enough. Get me back in there. Oh. Let's wait for the rebound. See if we can get filled. Oh, that spread is horrible. Ah. Can we get filled? Come on. Fill. Fill. Give me a little bit of a fill. I'm trying to get a fill in between the let's see here. Okay, we got filled at 204. That's a decent position. Give it some time. The daily here. What's our target? Target's probably around 201, I think. See what it does with 202 here. Yeah, exactly. Come on, baby. Break it down. Man, I wish I would have grabbed a couple puts on Roblox. That's really jamming down. Yeah. Okay, got filled. I decided to just take profits here. Um, see, made 30%, 40%. That's nice. Um, what was my fill at here? 252. So, hmm. Man. This would have been an amazing trade. Intel, Lucid, Sophie, they're all just busting up. Cat. Oh, I'm so glad I got out of Cat. Look what happened. Boink. Nice little short squeeze there. Okay, so Spy is making a nice little channel. I'm gonna do keep an eye on this. We're gonna take breakdowns of the channel. So About what? Oh, yeah. For some reason, options are really expensive. It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why, but options are really expensive right now. It is really cold, isn't it? Yep, exactly. Sadly. There it goes. Let's grab something cheapish. Well, hmm. I don't trust it yet. Mm-hmm. Here, I'll bring it back over here. So Caterpillar, we got filled at right at 203. There was a little bit of a bounce here, and we got filled actually on the lower part of the spread. It was a pretty bad spread, but I had an order at the lower end of the spread, and it actually filled it on this bounce. And then when it was at 201.22, I was like, it's close. I'm just going to take my profits. So I put an order in at about in the middle of the spread, and it instantly went, which was awesome, and got out for see, it would have been 25%. Yeah, 25% profit. Yeah. So right now I'm just kind of taking a look at so right now about the only thing that's like holding the market up is Apple, and it's kind of fading into a nice little H pattern here. But yeah, let's see here. What's buy at? I was going to buy. Hey, oh, Tesla. Oof. That's why Lucid's going down still. It's so expensive. I guess it's yeah, it's not as expensive now. First thing in the morning, it was terrible. Hmm. That's so beautiful. Hmm. Intel. Oh, I didn't look at this one. Did I skip it? Is it not on my? Oh, it's on one of my side screens, but it's not on my watch list. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, this is one of my favorite patterns here, where it just kind of like holds all day and previous day, and then kind of goes down a little bit, but has a really nice channel in pre-market. When it breaks that channel, whether it's up or down, you get in on it, and it's usually pretty beautiful. I guess it's only a 50-cent move though. Yeah, which I mean, they're cheap puts, and that actually would have worked very nicely. I probably would have grabbed two of them or so. Spy, what you doing? Yep, back into the channel. I was going to short it when it broke out of this channel, but it has a lot of support here in pre-market, so I decided not to, and I'm glad I didn't. Caterpillar's kind of like ranging. Alright, I'll be right back. Um, yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Man, look at the spread on cat now. So the one that I was in, I filled at 204, and now it's down to like 110. So I'm so glad that I'm out of it. And it's a spread of about 40 or $50 now. So it's possibly If it can break the 201 level, it has a gap to fill all the way down to well, yeah, probably just 200. I'm thinking, yeah, there's a lot of support at 200, so um, hey, I mean, maybe I should have stayed in it, but I'm really glad that I'm out right now. I could add right now, but I still do not like that huge spread. I don't like that $50 spread because that means I have no escape plan. If it reverses and I want to get out, I'm just guaranteed to be down $50, just like that. So, but I do want to check into, man, Intel, poor bro. Poor thing. Yeah, this would have been an excellent trade. Hmm. Yep. YouTube says at one point we had 3 viewers. But now it says nobody's watching it, so it's very confused. What? Oh, no, 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 no. I want just 20. Yeah, there goes Caterpillar. One of the several of the people in one of the chat groups I'm in was like, they shorted it at 203, not with options. They were actually shorting it and didn't cover into that dip. Now we're back into the range where I was at. They exited about half of their position at the break of 203 again, and then just held it and then added in the top. So hopefully they're okay now. But they're one of those traders that's been doing it for like 20 years, and they were like, "Yep, adding at the top." I'm like, "All right, you do you." I'm happy with my $50 that I made. All right, so Visa card actually looks like it could be a nice little dip and rip sort of a deal right here. If it can get back above 220, that could be a very, oh no, no, 221.50. So yeah, I would want it to actually break out. Nice. Gnarly looking spread. What's with I mean, what's with all of the horrible spreads and options recently? It's just like unusually bad. Now this isn't bad. Might actually grab something here. I don't know. 1050. The rest of the market lets go. See this? I had a 1250 yesterday. An option with a strike price, a put, I should say, with a strike price of 250, and I got it for $23. I got 2 of them. I sold them at 18 just because it was reversing, And now today they're worth 180, 190 bucks. So there you go. Yeah, I think the market as a whole is kind of just going to fumble around today. I mean, unless it really does break. Oh, wish I would have seen this. My microphone stand was covering this. That's a nice clean break right there. Beautifully priced options. A little bit of a spread on the options, but yeah, that's nice. I wish I would have seen that. But literally, like the my mic stand was covering that chart, and I didn't see it out of the corner of my eye. Oh man, poor AMC. Oh, poor GME. Man, what a sad life for the meme stonks. Sad thing for me since I still have a couple shares in AMC at 19. Ah, oh well. Mhm. Man, I've been over this cold for a week, but I still have gunk in my throat from it. Yeah, there we go. Is this the break we're waiting for? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Jimmy. I almost want to go long here, but I doubt. People are saying in the chat that the markets are dumping. I don't know about that. What do I stand to lose on this one here? That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. $30. Okay, I think I'm going to. Oh, I was just about to go. I was just about ready to short that, and it popped back up. I'm just going to hold it for a little bit here. I'm getting a little bit of channeling action. Okay, that's fine. That Intel, yeah. Hmm. Going long on Lucid. Broke out of a channel. I'll let it trend for a little bit. Two. No, come on. Let me out of it. Well, that's too bad. Well, I would have made 20% on that, but it wasn't letting me out. So, oh, and there it goes again. Oh well, that's fine. I did. It filled at a lower one, and I should have waited for this bounce here, but instead I just let the order sit there. So that's okay. No, I was going long. It broke out of this little channel here, so I got the break of the channel and wanted to sell at or above VWAP a little bit. And when it was up at the peak there, right above VWAP, um, I would have made a nice, 20% on it. But instead, just made, what would that be? Like 5% or something. Something like that. That's okay. It's a weird market. That was just going to be a quick little scalp sort of a thing. Just one of those little opportunities when you see it break a channel below VWAP. It's like, okay, I can probably get this at VWAP and just take my profits there. Oh, yeah, should have held it. Oh well. Visa's looking like it's wanting to do something. Let's take a look at Visa. I can't. Was the spread pretty bad on it? Let me see here. Yeah, it's not the best. Mm-hmm. Oh, the SPY and the Qs are breaking out too. Sweet. Okay. What to do? What to do? I still don't really like the spread on this. That's the thing. Ah. Mm. It's iffy enough because like the Qs is hitting a point of resistance. So is it going to break out of it or is it going to bounce off of it? And that's going to really determine. Well, this is on the SPY, I guess, but the SPY is kind of doing the same thing. We do have on the SPY though, we do have a nice little W pattern that I didn't notice until just now. I should have seen that. Whoa. What is that? Okay. Yeah, look at that. Nice little W pattern. My box here was yeah. So good entry would have been the break of the middle of the W and go long until you hit the top of the W, which in this case will be the high of the day basically. Well, probably the red to green line here. Right above 131. Ah, that would have been nice. Lessons learned. Oh, Lucid, why you have to tease me? Why? Oh well. Could have been up 50% now. I should have, yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Hey, it's a good day. I'm at my daily goal of $50 profit. I'm happy with that. So that's nice. Would have been nice if we could have made more, but hey, I'll take the W. Mmm, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Ah. Mmm. Yeah, it's kind of a sloppy. This is more of a head and shoulders, actually, an upside down head and shoulders, actually. Which, yeah. Ah, the poor people, they're still in cat. They're still trying to make a profit off of cat. And I mean, it looks like it's going to pay. I think it's going to break down eventually. But man, oh man, don't mess with that spread, man. If I had shares to short, like if I was actually shorting it, I'd be a lot more comfortable with it because it's like, you don't have to deal with time decay and spreads really. Um, it's a spread of 20 cents instead of $50. So, but tell you what, there's let's check out Visa one more time, and I think I'm going to call it a day actually. Um, since I've hit my goal and everything. So Visa, would this have worked? That's my question. I want to see with the bad spread that it had. I was considering the 220 two not the 222 point 0.5 calls, and we had sell price at 124. Current spread is about $20. Would have so let's see, 22 sell. I mean, I could have made about $20 right now if I would have held it all the way to the top here. Um, that to me is just not worth that kind of stress over a wide spread like that. Okie dokie. Well, I'm calling it a day. This is a good trading day. I think we had some good success, and I learned a couple things. So 100 or 1% better every day, right? Yep. All right. Well, I'll probably see you at the job. I think we're working at the same place. So see you then. Bye. Everybody else who's watching on the stream, thanks for joining. This is a nice Friday. I haven't had a nice Friday like this for quite a while. The last few Fridays have been bad, so feels good to be in the green on a Friday. So have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you Monday morning, bright and early. And I am hopefully going to be putting out a morning bits on options, since that's mainly what I'm trading here. Understanding options is what it's going to be on. So keep an eye out for that. Might be this weekend, depends on how things go. But have a fantastic weekend, and we will talk to you Monday morning.